Never gonna die!
Alright, what's up everybody, and welcome to something a little bit different. Today, I feel like a real Minecraft YouTuber in this bitch because we started on this third-person camera. But welcome to a Minecraft video, and welcome to the official 2025 Wavecraft server walkthrough. We here on our Minecraft server. A little bit of context for those of you that are probably curious about what this is. I've been playing on a Minecraft server with my friends for the better part of the last 4 years, maybe a little bit longer than that now. Since about midway through 2020, maybe September of 2020. We started this server during COVID, and we started it on Bedrock because at the time we were all console players. And since then, we have added several new members. We started with like 2 or 3 people playing on it on console, and now since then we've ported the server over to Java. We have several people, probably like 9 or 10 people that play on the server pretty consistently, and we've been making a lot of progress on it. And this is a Minecraft server that we love and that we fuck with, and that we want to be like kind of our forever server, because we had all been through, like I'm sure most other Minecraft players, we had gone through that period of, you know, the 2 to 4 week Minecraft phase where you start a world and then you do all the stuff, you know, you mine and you get all the materials and you start the farms and you get the diamonds and you go kill the Ender Dragon, and then after those few weeks you kind of move on to something else. And so we wanted a server that we would be playing on forever, and that we would continue to add to over the years, and that we would be able to see the progress over time. And so that's what this is. So last thing, I know that's a lot of yapping and exposition before we get into this. Last thing before we finally go on this tour is this world is 100% in vanilla survival. We have no mods, no changes to the game. This is 100% vanilla Minecraft survival. No creative, no commands, no spawning anything. Everything that you see here, we sourced, mined, crafted naturally, and it took a long ass motherfucking time. So yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and give you guys the tour of, actually, let me sound the motherfucking horn real quick. Is the annual Wavecraft server tour, motherfucker. Anyway, starting here, this is the town square. This is essentially our spawn. This is the main settlement. This is Cultureheim. This is our settlement of culture. So actually, spawn is actually right over here, and I'll go ahead and take you guys there. Whenever we first spawned into this world, it was actually Cole and Justin, as I slam myself into the mountain, who spawned right here in this little square area. And so our very initial settlement, actually I think it's gone now, was right here in this little mountain. There was a little walkthrough, and we'll have to put some sort of like monument or memorial or some sort of something. But it was basically this little dugout area in the wall where we had a couple beds and a strip mine that led down to bedrock, which I think is probably, the remnants of that is probably this right here. But yeah, Cole and Justin, I think the first night that we were on this server, did all that. And then when I spawned in, I went and made that area over there. So yeah, this is spawn, and we kind of naturally sort of expanded from this area. So let's go check out Cole's house first. So this is all leading up to this. This is all kind of community garden farm that we added in after the fact. This is more for looks than it is anything else. We just kind of like the way farmland looks. Our whole settlement here, kind of at the base of this castle, which we'll talk a lot more about, we kind of wanted to have this sort of like medieval farming, fishing village kind of aesthetic to it. So there's a lot of, you see like a lot of cobblestone, deep slate cobble, wood. We have a lot of campfires for like the fire effects. So yeah, a lot of farmland and stuff like that. So starting over here, this is Cole, aka Proximity's house. This is his mailbox. Yeah, he got a nice little brick house situation going on in here. I believe he completely free-handed this, just made this shit all himself. Yeah, bedroom. You got a little second floor here. with some furnaces and space for storage, little guest room. I think I actually put that bed there. Maybe. Because I've slept there a few times. Then also we can go, so there's more storage and stuff here in the back. As well as, there was a ladder there, but then also right here is the, oh, wrong side, is the bubble elevator, which we have a few bubble elevators throughout our world. There's a little basement, kind of dungeon area. It's where the squad, you know, holds council and everything. You got a little enchantment area. You got a little, I think this is a mine, or maybe this leads, I think that leads out. Then he got this little Incredibles ass room with some dogs. That's Shabercoli. That's Gooby. And that's Stephen Castle. I couldn't even read it because of the fucking lava. But yeah, this Cole's whole shit. You got some extra storage and some cool shit here. Let's actually see, because I'm not actually positive where this goes. Let's actually see where this goes. But that is actually another thing about this server, is that we wanted to go ahead and record this. I'm actually kind of late on this. We meant to do it before the new year. So yeah, this kind of just leads to the underside of the castle, which we'll come back to for sure. But one thing about this is we wanted to go ahead and record it and get out of the way, because we are playing on this server so much and adding so much to it constantly. And there's, like I said, we've gone from like 3 players to like, and we've got so much shit here. My frames are low-key bad. But we have so many, like we went from, I don't know, 2 or 3 players on this server at any given time to now like 9 or 10, like I said. Yeah, apologies for the frame drops. In the middle of town, shit gets bad because we just have so much here. But this is the barn as well. This is also a creation of Cole, AK Proximity. The barn with the stables. You know, we just got just a normal barn type deal. Nice little creation. This also, I think Cole freehanded this, which I'll probably let you guys know like what all, because we've used videos for some things, like we've just copied builds from videos, but then we've also like freehanded a lot, and so this is another build of Cole's. So right here is our villager marketplace, just kind of this is kind of a temporary situation. We actually only recently got all of our villagers. So this is kind of a temporary situation. We just kind of have them all hold up here in this little marketplace. Very haphazard setup, as you guys can see. But we're working on a better setup for them and better accommodation, which I will actually show you guys the progress that we're making on that here in a second. Yeah, this area also, this plot in front of Cole's house, this used to be our original farmland. So we originally had a bunch of enclosures, like just cobblestone enclosures of sheep, cows, pigs, chickens, and this is where it was. So like the very initial farm of this world, which we used for the better part of 2 or 3 years. We actually only just moved like a few months ago, and it's now over there in that area, which we will go check out very shortly. Yeah, other thing, which I don't know if this is the work of somebody fucking around or some Enderman or something. This is the doghouse. This is the doghouse in front of my house. There used to be a lot more dogs in here, but I actually lost all of my pets whenever we moved the server from Bedrock to Java, which we only did like, I don't know, a few months ago. So the move from Bedrock to Java actually broke a lot of things, which I'm sure if you guys have ever done that before or are experienced with that, you probably know. But one of the things is it despawns all your mobs. So everybody lost all their pets. But yeah, this is my house. This overgrown ass, bullshit ass thing is my house. Also free-handed, which if you couldn't tell, I've just been building shit and building shit and building shit. Was also this shit right here. So this is a happy little accident, as it were. This tree right here in this tree house, there was some kind of world generation error that a tree just spawned in the side of my house. And since I already had kind of this overgrown thing going on, I just kind of left it, and I was like, fuck it, we go and turn it into a tree house. So yeah, this is my house. We'll start with the garden. If you go in right here, we just kind of got a cute little garden. Got some sugar cane. Got some potatoes and carrots and wheat and, you know, melons and pumpkins, you know, all the normal shit. Just kind of a small farm. There's nothing automatic about it. It's just kind of just a little thing, does its job. So this is the main entrance and the downstairs of my house. Very basic, just got a lot of storage and stuff. We got a few cats in this bitch. Those are the only pets that I've managed to obtain since moving the server to Java. Here we got Vito. Over here we got Lucchese. And this is the little kitchen area. Just, you know, nice little kitchen. Yeah, you know. And then if we go, we'll go upstairs first, actually, before we go check out the basement. This is the second floor. Also still kind of a work in progress. Don't really have much up here yet. Just kind of some basic armor sets. These are kind of placeholders because we have all the armor trims now. That's Baba, world famous Baba of Baba's Bakery, who I will definitely show you guys that establishment here soon. My little bedroom. Got a little balcony, which you used to be able, or you still kind of can. You used to be able to see like the castle and the sunrise over the castle, but these trees kind of overgrown. I might have to fix that. Then up here, my third floor, another little bedroom situation, nice little chill area, enchantment table, and then this leads to treehouse, which is another little chill area. Just kind of chill out here and check out the Minecraft server. But yeah, then going down here, let's go back through the garden, and this is my basement. Go through this little trapdoor right here. Got a little basement set up. Obviously all our storage. We got a little aquarium, which I used to have hella fish and hella tropical fish, but they all despawned. And then I have this guy, little axolotl, under there if you guys can see him. And I was not aware that axolotls ate tropical fish. So I went and got some more and brought him back here, and then that brother just ate them all. So yeah. Down here is my mine, rail cart system and all that stuff. Yeah, ender chest, normal stuff, storage. This is kind of my main thing that I've been working on for the past few months. This is my TARDIS. So we got a little redstone door, and then this shit right here. This is my TARDIS, obviously. I'm a big Doctor Who guy, so I kind of free-handed this. This is also like, I didn't look at a video or anything for this, but this is kind of like, I guess, a combination of like classic and new series stuff. But yeah, big ass shit. I got all the rest of my cats here. There's Carlo, there's Gambino, there's Carmine, and there's Columbo. So all of my cats have mobster names. You guys couldn't pick up on that. This is my little nether portal back here with the CX in the back, which leads to my own little exit. But we do have like a nether base with a nether hub and like a rail cart system. But yeah, and then this is just kind of the rest of the TARDIS. Doesn't do much, but it's a thing. And then down here I'm kind of working on what the rest of it's going to be. So there's additional storage down here that I haven't really finished yet. And then there is another, that's our world map wall. Another little enchanting space. This is going to be a big ass library. Whenever I'm eventually done with it, I'm going to continue digging that out. This is our world map for thus far. So right now we are, if you guys can see, right here. That's my house. Actually, that's the dog house. This is my house. So this is where we are. We're underground right here. And I've shown you guys all of this so far, just kind of the town square. So yeah, lots more to show you, and we're already almost 15 minutes in, so I can tell this is probably going to be a lengthy one. But yeah, we're going to try to keep going with quickness. But yeah, this is hopefully going to be, I'm going to have a big-ass library, and I'm going to hopefully have some farms and stuff down there, and I want to keep expanding that whole operation. But yeah. That's my house. That's my whole shit. So now, if we move on, we'll probably go sleep real quick, just so we can avoid all the mobs. We'll probably move down towards the coast and check out everything over there, and then we'll move on to the cool stuff. Actually, this stuff's pretty cool. What am I saying? Yeah, also, these are all our iron golems, because they spawn with the villagers. So, they don't all have names, but some of them, if I can find any, okay, some of them. Some of them have names. I don't know, they might be missing. We did have John Gotti and Christmas somewhere in the marketplace, iron golems, but they do not appear to be around because Joe and Gotti does not give a fuck about Christmas. Okay, moving down towards the coast, as you guys can see, tower right here. So I told you guys we have kind of the medieval fishing village, Lord of the Rings kind of aesthetic going on. And then as we get down towards the coast, we have it very modern, we started calling it Miami, or the Vice District. So as we get down here, it becomes very modern. So this whole tunnel area and balcony was, in this elevator system, was another thing that I built. And then moving down here, we have, I believe this is Culture Plaza, with the Fountain of Culture. Yeah, this is Culture Plaza. So we have more shopping and apartment faces and condos, and then on the waterfront down here we have a fountain. This is another. This is a fountain that I built. This is the first one where I did this shit straight off a video. This is probably like the first. I don't know. I've seen this fountain a million fucking times in a million other Minecraft worlds. It's probably the first fountain video if you look one up. And then here is Wavelink's Tower, which is obviously the Avengers Tower. This is another thing that I built completely by myself, and again, just straight copied it from a video. I am not very good at building when it comes to Minecraft, especially not. I don't have a great eye for the details, I feel like. But I can go do the thing. I can go click and do the thing. But yeah, that being said, this is another thing that I built. Eventually, I want to have this filled out and maybe have. We talked about having like a casino in here. But at the moment, it's just kind of like a nice little lobby. It's just kind of like a lounge area where all the different CX members can come hang out. We got more bubble elevators back here. We got a ton of them in this world, which goes up to this area, which we are calling the CX headquarters for Cultureheim, which is the settlement on this side. This is where our map wall used to be, but all our maps broke whenever we made the switch to Java. So eventually we have to come fix this map wall. And then these are going to be our armor cases. We kind of wanted to have this set up like Iron Man's lab. And so eventually we're going to have a bunch of anvils and a bunch of different armor cases and stuff. And then this is where we're going to keep all of our different armor trims. Because we have, I think, most of, if not all, the armor trims in the game. And so we'll keep them up here, and then that'll give people a reason to come use the lab, and they can trim out their armor with different designs and stuff. And they can come up here and use the anvils and use the designs and all that stuff. Yep. Moving forward to this is the little penthouse. This is just a little apartment area for whoever's staying here. And yeah, you can just kind of see the whole world from here. And yeah, so we've checked out all this stuff. And then right behind my house, this is eventually where, if you guys can see this plot, this outline, this is where the baseball stadium is going to be. So eventually, whenever you guys see the follow-up to this video, there will probably be a baseball stadium here. And the reason we're going to have the baseball stadium there is because we have, over here, on the waterfront, our basketball stadium. Let's go check this out first, actually. This is the burn check, which is just a little kind of gazebo area where you can just hang out and, you know, take in the fumes, as it were, the Pine Park, you know, partake a little bit. We had a really nice like shed in the backyard of one of our last team houses that had like air conditioning. It was really nice, and so we played games out there, and that was where we partook in the thing, and it was a lot of fun. We did some good smoking and some good gaming back there, and so we felt like commemorating it here in our Minecraft world. But eventually we'll have like I think another version of that. Down here, this is actually a very interesting piece of lore right here. This ship right here was built by Cole. I did some of the interior stuff, but Cole built this thing, did the exterior, did all the stuff, did all the work in the water. This was also off a video, I think. But yeah, I named this ship the USS Endurance of Culture, and that's actually where the term the Endurance of Culture came from, and that ended up being obviously the title of like our big end of the year video last year. And obviously everything CX related on at least this Minecraft server is kind of like culture related, and so that's where the first sort of reference to that came from. But yeah, Called it the Endurance of Culture because I feel like a bunch of ship names are always like, it's always like 2 or 3 words, and it's always the something of something, you know, Pillar of Autumn. So, thought the Endurance of Culture sounded cool. But yeah, this is the other side of the ship, little kitchen area. We got some bunks. Again, Cole built all of this. And over here we have the captain's quarters, which also all of our banners are broken as well. That was another side effect of moving to Java. Captain's quarters. And here's the helm. And up here you can take in the sights. And again, I think this was made, just made off of video. And I think eventually we want to have a bunch more ships out here in the harbor. And more boats like this, but also like bigger ships and more modern ships. And yeah, eventually we want to have a bunch of stuff over here. And I think eventually the plan is to have some sort of lighthouse here or here. Some kind of something to go along with the harbor area. But yeah. Moving on to the waterfront, this is our fish and chips restaurant, which is a totally normal fish and chips restaurant. Back here, we just got all the different stuff you can order. You see all the different kinds of fish, and we got the chips, we got the bread, we got the drink machine back here. You know, we got Coke and we got Pepsi. You know, we got all the shits. Here's the menu up here and all that shit. And down here is where the owner stays, you know, some extra storage and shit. But yeah, just a little, this is just a little fish and chip shop, just a little spot where, you know, hungry sports goers can come get a drink, come get a nice meal, come, you know, just come relax and engage in some friendly fellowship and culture with your fellow Minecraft players after a basketball game or a baseball game or a soccer game, because we have multiple stadiums, and soon a baseball game. That being said, the baseball stadium we want to have up there, and this is the basketball arena, otherwise known as the Garden of Culture. This is another thing that I built, and again, completely built off of video. Absolutely no creativity whatsoever. That being said, I replaced a bunch of the materials and we kind of made it our own, but a lot of these are kind of made off of videos. So yeah, we got the basketball arena here. See, we got all the different ads. You got the Jumbotron up there with the different shit. And then eventually here, I want to have. We talked about turning this into like a lounge area, and so having like some couches and maybe some catering from some of the different businesses that we have on our server. Just a place where, you know, the VIPs can watch the game. But yeah, that's the basketball arena. We, at different times, have had different courts. So for the NBA in-season tournament, we actually had a blue and light blue court. We just put carpet over the court. Just had like a different court, which is really cool. But literally connected to it, we gotta call this shit like Champions Plaza or some shit like that. But literally connected to it out the back is the soccer stadium, which Sam, aka 144 Greedo, has been constructing. So this is still a work in progress. It's not finished, you guys can see. Still kind of terraforming and filling everything in as well. But this is the soccer stadium. So, dope as fuck. And it looks super cool. I actually used smoothstone and netherrack, as well as deep slate. So it actually looks really cool from the outside. And it looks very much like a... This looks like a classic, like, soccer football stadium that you'd see, you know, just somewhere in the UK. You know, just been there since the fucking 18 whatever. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it for, like, the coast area. So I think we move back towards... Oh, actually, no, I have to come check out here. This is kind of our main villager... There's a new cat over there. This is kind of our main villager operation down here. So up here, we have... these are going to be, I don't know if they're already populated or not. No, it doesn't look like it. But up here, these are going to be like condos and apartments for our villagers. So we're going to fully furnish these and have, you know, couches, beds, you know, just have it look like a living space. And we'll have villagers in there kind of walking around and living, so that our world and our coast here feels a little more populated. Yeah, this is our main kind of villager trading operation with, it's nighttime, so they're not, I think they're sleeping right now. Yeah, they are. But these are where we got kind of all of our valuable enchantments. So we have mending, unbreaking, efficiency 4, feather falling 4, and then these are all of our like different trading ones. So these are all the different where we can trade to get our emeralds. And I think back here we just have like additional, like yeah, these are all additional stalls. Yeah, we have pretty much every enchantment, everything you could need, as far as things that you could acquire on this server. I think we have pretty much every. I don't want to say everything actually, because you know Minecraft has so much shit in it, man. That's another thing that I'll say is that there are a couple of us that play this that are like what I would say quote unquote good Minecraft players. You know, players that like know everything about the game, and I say everything, like know most of the stuff about the game. Me and the people that started this server, Cole and Justin, are very much like we get on and we mine and we strip mine and we get diamonds and we just kind of build shit. So like I didn't really know nothing about. I had never killed the Ender Dragon until we got on this server. But now that we have a couple of the sweaty Minecraft players, as it were, in Jordan and Torin and some of our other friends, we have like a really good villager operation, and we have all the enchantments, we have some XP farms, we have some other things. The kind of the sweaty Minecraft things, as it were. But yeah, we're back in the town square here. Just a trash can there. So let's move through here. So that's where we started at the tower. And over here is, right next to my house, is our nether portal. So initially, we had this dug out, and we had it sort of like a crater, and it was, we had like we had different blocks like on fire around it, and it looked kind of like a crater where a meteor had hit. And it was supposed to be like, it was a reference to like Close Encounters or 2001. I can't remember. You have to ask Justin or Cole. But it was a reference to one of those movies. But we ended up getting rid of like the fire and stuff, and so this is kind of just like a temporary situation for our nether portal. We need to put like, we want to put like some kind of building or some kind of nice something around it, just to dress it up a little bit. But at the moment, that's literally our main nether portal, just chilling in the ground right there. Yeah, right over here we have our, this was initially supposed to be our like storage area. Or was initially supposed to be, I think it was initially supposed to be a jail, and then we turned it into like a community storage area. Enderman been going crazy in this shit. So now it's just kind of like a community storage where we just keep like a bunch of random things. So anybody on the server needs anything, they can come here. But I think initially these like little spaces were blocked off with iron bars, and I think this was supposed to be like the jail on the server. But yeah, directly across the street from that, very cheery. This is Baba's Bakery. So Baba, world famous Baba, chilling in my house back home. This is his establishment. He's the proprietor of this establishment. This is Baba's Bakery, where he bakes all kinds of baked goods, but mainly cakes. But yeah, this is Baba's establishment. Somebody stole the wool from the back. I don't know who the fuck did that. But Baba usually is chilling right here. This is usually where he stays, right here. He stays on this little head glitch right here. Peeks over to cake and just looks at all the customers all day. But yeah. This Baba's Bakery. This is another one that I built. Free-handed this. This isn't really, I don't know, it's just a thing. But I forgot to say as well, Greedo built the soccer stadium. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. I believe Cole built this guy right here. But yeah, moving down here before we get to the castle, obviously, which kind of dominates the skyline here, which is super fucking sick. This is the Jesse Chavez Memorial Family Farm and Petting Zoo. Jesse Chavez is not dead. I just think, unfortunately, he's no longer an Atlanta Brave. Jesse Chavez, Atlanta Braves legend. We traded him away many times, and he came back to us many, many times. But yeah, this is, we named it after him. Like I said, he's not dead. We just love him so much. Yeah, this is kind of where we moved the farm after we put our villagers in that plot and got rid of it. So we have kind of some different mobs. This Icy, that's Big Icy. I believe he is Coles. He stay posted over there. This the pet cemetery, which also used to be over by the coast. So this where all of our, rest in peace. God rest their souls. This LeBron died. He froze to death in snow. That was Cole's horse. He was the best horse that there ever was, that ever horsed. And unfortunately, he is no longer with us. He froze to death. Which also was hilarious as fuck, by the way, because whenever you name tag a mob, obviously it shows up in the kill feed as whatever you name it. And so being on Minecraft and just strip mining or something, doing something completely absent-minded, and then just seeing in the bottom left of my screen, LeBron froze to death, was, on God, it was tragic, but it was maybe one of the funniest things I've ever read in my life. Yeah. Unnamed horse, unfortunately, I can't remember what the context for this one was, but it was an unnamed horse, I believe, did not make it back from adventure. My 2 unnamed dogs also, unfortunately, did not make it back from adventure. I believe they did not make it across the ocean. They could not cross the treacherous waters. So, we'll pour one out for them in the pet cemetery. But yeah, over here is just, we got, just some little farms and stuff. This is the farmhouse. Just a cute little farmhouse. I don't think anybody lives or does anything here. But yeah, go out the back. We have some more gardening. There's a creeper crater, which somebody got to fix. And then here is Sam, aka 144 Greedo's establishment. This is his farm, his home, his ranch, his whatever you want to call it. Yeah, very cool. Very bright. I like the birch. You got a little enchantment area in here. Nice little dining room table. He got a dog, or no, he got a cat right here. That's Steve French. My bad, Steve French. Up here, it's just his, bedroom area. Out back, we have all the farms. I believe Sam's role on the server is he's kind of the farmer. So everybody, at the moment, we don't have a better setup, so at the moment, everybody's just kind of using Sam's farms. So if ever anybody needs to, breed or, get animals for XP or for food or whatever, they're all right here. The only thing is, I don't think we have pigs. Ever since we moved the server to Java, I don't think pigs spawn here anymore, which pigs used to spawn here like crazy. But yeah. This is Sam's. This shit's pretty dope. I believe down here, he's working on some kind of... Yeah, here we go. There's also a slime block, so I can drop. Yeah. This is... So this, I believe, this is obviously all of Sam's storage. But I believe also this is... So this is the bakery, which... Oh my god. This is the bakery, but in the lore, this is the supplier. This is the supply chain for Baba's Bakery. This is where Baba gets all their materials and ingredients and stuff. But yeah, I actually hadn't seen this really, so Sam's been going crazy on this shit. He been grinding in darkness, bro, grinding in silence, working on his storage. This looked like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, goddamn. Top men. That shit looks like. Alright. That's Sam's operation, so let's move on. I'm actually kind of amazed that nobody's on the server right now. At any given time, there's normally a ton of motherfuckers on the server. But yeah. Shout out Steve French. Big up Steve French. Big daps. Alright. That's Greedo's establishment. Over here, I believe this is all work in progress as well. This is our boy AJ's. So this his whole, he got the whole supervillain shit going on, Darth Vader, Rogue One shit going on in his establishment. Pretty dope look. I kind of like how everybody's kind of got their own distinct style and thing that they're doing. But yeah, looks cool. Nice little view. He got prime real estate. Look at his shit. This motherfucker got prime waterfront real estate. Look at that shit, brother. But okay, now time for the main event on Cultureheim. And the reason I mention Cultureheim so much is because there is indeed a second continent. There is a second continent with a whole second civilization. But okay, actually, before we get to the castle, there's a couple more things. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. But this right here is Torin, Gimli's house, who obviously is the Hobbit house, which I believe he built also from a video. But this shit is fire as fuck, son. Dope as hell, packed full of detail. Super sick. I believe that brother got storage back here. Yeah. Storage. Yeah. He gonna hate me for this. But for the sake of making the cool video, I gotta show y'all. This the bedroom. Yeah, just got the little wardrobe with the shits inside. Yeah, that's dope. But then, oh. Secret room. Which connects back here. Do some other shit. Ho. Which connects. I don't think that does anything. This connects, I believe, to the castle. So, very cool. Very cool. Oh, he gonna hate that I showed that to the world, but fuck it. It's cool, bro. I gotta show it. Alright, this right here, this tunnel right here used to be, this is where spawn used to be, I believe, our little spawn settlement. It used to be, I'm pretty sure, right here. And so now this is just a tunnel that essentially we just created to, I think Torin might have done this, Torin or Dallas, I don't know. But essentially just kind of improves navigation, makes it a little easier to get back to the underside of the castle here. Which also connects to all of our other shit. So, before we do that though, let's go check out Jordan, and I think Tyler also has stuff over here. So if we go over here real quick, and this is the underside of the castle, this is where Jordan lives, and this is all his stuff. So, we just go over here. This is Jordan's shit. This is his stables. So we got Rattle, Rat, Barrack, Arlo. What did I say? Nail? Nolly? Najee. These are all Jordan's pets. And I believe that leads to the inside of his shit. We go through the front door over here. Nice little piston door. And then Jordan kind of got the bottomless pit going on here, which looks dope as fuck, especially if you got some shaders on. Yeah. You got some little farms and some little pets. You got Milo. Hold up. Who else we got here, bro? We got Milo, Brewer, and Cactus. Shouts out to the goats, man. Yeah, just some little farms, just some little extra shit, you know. Just some light, just some light. Let's actually see, is there anything over here? I believe that's a villager. I believe he used to be a zombie villager that Jordan converted and then just traded the motherfucker out of him. So he gets like godlike deals with him, and so Jordan was able to stack up like material and emeralds like extremely quickly, I think, with that. Yeah, this is all his storage. Same on the other side. Just got more storage. I believe it's mirrored. Yeah, it's the same thing over here. And in the middle section right here, got his little enchanting room, which also has a lot of our armor trims and stuff. One of our dragon heads. And then this is his bedroom. Different armor trims. Like I said, we have pretty much all the armor trims in the game. So eventually I want to have a setup like this as well. Like I think I showed you guys, I have all the little placeholder armor sets in my in my house. But we also have like the Iron Man lab at the top of the tower. So we definitely want to get a setup like that going on. But yeah, kind of potion area, brewing area, nether wart farm. And then I think, oh, where is it? Here it is. I was gonna say there is an additional 4 up here. Automatic sugarcane farm. I don't think there's any more up there. Maybe there's gonna be. Yeah. And over here, this is a more storage and unlimited lava source, because he has the lava with the dripstone set up. And so this is an unlimited lava source. So if anybody ever needs lava, they just kind of come here and grab it. Yeah, that is Jordan's establishment. And this shit leads back to the stables where we just were. From there, we'll shoot out of here. Check the world out at nighttime a little bit. See the tower against the sky. And also, tell me that shit does not look like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, brother. Goddamn. Yeah. We go over here real quick. One last thing before we go and check out the castle. If we fly through the aqueduct right here. This area right here this is Tyler's domain. Tyler Korpsik. This is what he's been working on. And that's his house over there. Tyler, first time Minecraft player, literally never played Minecraft in his life, hopped on and decided in survival, he said, I'm building the fucking Coliseum. We wanted to have a Coliseum area, just kind of like a sports area. You know, we already have all the sports arenas and stuff over there. You know, we have basketball, baseball, soccer, and so we wanted to have an area that we could kind of, was like our Olympic area. We could have like mini games and stuff. We could do like 1v1s, and we could fight bosses and have raids, and we could maybe play Hunger Games or some shit. So eventually we want to build a little Coliseum. So this area right here and all these pillars are kind of the layout for what the Coliseum is going to look like. And I believe it goes all the way up against the side of the castle right here. So yeah. This is Tyler's house. Very interesting design, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta remember, this brother's the first time Minecraft player, so I don't think he has any inspirations either from any sort of like popular Minecraft media. He just got on the shit and built some shit, and this shit's pretty fire. Not gonna lie. I'll go ahead and sleep in his bed real quick, you know. Thanks for the free XP, buddy. Yeah. And then we will check this out in a little bit. This is another Lord of the Rings build. We got a lot of Lord of the Rings fans on this server. But that's obviously the Eye of Sauron right here, which our boy Gray, that boy Box Turtle, built. So yeah, we'll actually wait to check that out because I probably want to check that out at nighttime. Let's go ahead and do the castle, actually, while we're at it. So yeah, we come right back over here to the castle. This is kind of the main point of access. There's a bunch of different ways you can access it and get there, but this is kind of the main way. We have our main sort of grand staircase right here, which leads up to the castle. So yeah, we'll check out this area first. But that little staircase is another entrance, which is kind of like the main entrance that we use. But this shit right here, we have an automatic sort of gate drawbridge situation. So here, close it like that, and open it like that. Pretty sick. So this castle, I will say, this castle was entirely constructed by Dallas and Cole, and I believe no videos, like no tutorial videos were used. This is entirely like, they might have looked at some reference pictures and maybe a couple different things, but they were not following a tutorial for any of this. They completely free-handed this shit, built it basically by themselves. So let's start over here. This is kind of the cathedral chapel area. Sick as fuck. And it all connects as well, so it's all completely walkable. And like I said, no tutorial, no nothing. These boys just went crazy on this shit one day. So this is probably the coolest thing to look at, like against the skyline right here. This and then probably the main tower. But yeah, dope as fuck. The entire thing is completely walkable, so you can go. It is obviously the main area, but then you can also just go through and access the rest of the castle. This is kind of these are kind of the extremes of it and the kind of battlements, as it were. And so we kind of have like some defenses set up. You know what I'm saying? I believe Dallas did all this. But just in case, we ever need to repel the attackers, you know how it goes. This is Gray's shit again, which looks fucking insane at nighttime, so we'll have to wait for that. I maybe shouldn't have slept, actually. But yeah, just kind of doing a loop. We'll go back to the center of the courtyard. So that's the cathedral, obviously leads around. This is a little watchtower well area. It's up here. We have this shit right here. There's just a cow chilling up here as well. Little bell tower. And also, on top of it being a well, got a little secret entrance down here, which connects to a different part of the castle, which let's actually see where it connects. So this is the underside of the castle. This is where all the classrooms and shit are going to be. This is kind of the main part of it. This is eventually where all of the different classrooms are going to be, because obviously we're not building it. It's kind of based off Hogwarts. We're not really like building it after Hogwarts, but it's a giant castle that's also a school with a church, and it's just a thing. But yeah, this shit's dope as fuck. Not all of these rooms have plans or interiors yet, but it's all completely connected. It's all completely walkable. And it's sick as fuck. So yeah, like I said, Dallas and Cole went absolutely insano on this shit. And this shit, I believe, connects right back to... Yeah, so this is the courtyard where we just were. We go all back up. This is kind of the front of it. Or the side of it, actually. This is... Oh, I almost just killed myself. Be careful how we do that. But this right here is an aqueduct that Dallas built. Completely functioning aqueduct, actually. You guys see. Fully functioning aqueduct. Which connects to our fountain here. Kind of the water supply for the castle. Very cool. Yeah, this is kind of the main tower, which I'm not sure what the plan is just yet for this, but we got kind of a grand staircase situation. There's like a little tree area, and then there's the grand staircase, but there's also another bubble elevator here, which takes you directly to the top, I believe. Oh, which does not seem to be working correctly. We've had some errors with some of our stuff, like not working between Bedrock and Java, so like some of our bubble elevators still work just fine, and some of them are starting to mess up. But yeah, it's the very top of the tower. Obviously this shit, we way up in the sky right here. But yeah, in total, I'm not really sure how long it took them. Probably like 3 or 4 weeks real time of like getting on and playing like a decent amount of Minecraft, like mostly every day. Yeah, this is kind of the top. I refer to this as the astronomy tower. On some Harry Potter shit. But I don't know what it's actually called or what they call it. We got kind of this dope ass little area at the top, which I believe them boys constructed this with the express purpose of jumping off with the elytra. So I think we have to do it. I think we have to do it Horticulture on gang. Yeah, and so this is all of Cultureheim right here. So there's a couple more things we got to check out in the castle, and then we got to get a move on because we are already coming up on 50 minutes, and we still have a whole other continent to check out. Goddamn. Okay, trying to think of the fastest way to get down there, but let's go check out the inside of the castle real quick, and then kind of the settled area, and then we'll go check out Gray's whole situation. This is an additional stable area, which used to have some more animals, but of course we lost them. So this is the other entrance I was telling you guys about earlier, which comes in here, and this is kind of the main, this is kind of where like Dallas lives. And so we've got just kind of like a living situation in here, bunch of storage. Obviously storage has been kind of our main thing with this being survival and us needing so much material to make all these things. Storage has been like one of our main things that we've been focusing on. Yeah. Broke boy. I think that's like, there's a little secret storage room back there. Storage and farming and stuff. Additional, this is gonna be some kind of something in the castle. But then you come out the back here, and we're to Gray's shit. So really quickly, one last thing before, might be able to more quickly go this way actually. Before we go check out Gray's shit, just one last thing. There's not really a good way to do this or a good order to do this in, but down here, I keep mentioning how everything's connected. This whole area down here also connects with the underside of the castle. So we've got this whole sort of glowing lush garden, lush cave area with the dripstone. I believe this is mostly, a lot of this is mostly man-made, especially this stuff over here. This is mostly Dallas's doing as well. But then this grand staircase, which connects right back to the underside of the castle where all the classrooms are. So we go back up here, you can go from the bottom all the way to the inside of the castle, and then this is that area with the classrooms where we were, and then you can go out the back, and this is the other area of where we just were. Okay, so I could have just gone right here. Yeah, as night falls, we go check out Box Turtle's settlement, which this is going to be my kind of first walkthrough, because since he's like finished building this, I haven't really been here. This is One World Turtle. You got a whole setup in here. Casa de Tortuga. So this his house in here. You got some storage. Got his bed. Little book area. This connects to the other side of, I believe that connects to a cave or something. I don't know what the water is, but I don't know, maybe there's some kind of world generation glitch or something. I don't know. Crazy shit. Gray also, I think for the record, is also, I think, a first-time Minecraft player. Or at least is very new to the game. So very impressive to see a lot of the newer Minecraft players doing a lot of these like really impressive, like giant intricate builds. Yeah, let me see. I want to make sure I don't miss anything because I haven't actually been through here, so I don't really know what I should be looking at. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. But yeah, Gray also wanted this to double as a tree farm, so obviously we have all the different biomes. So we have cherry blossom over there. I think is acacia. This is dark oak, and then over there is birch. So we go up to the second level here, and I don't know if there's any purpose to these just yet, or if it's just kind of empty. We'll go all the way up for shits and gigs. Gotta check out the top, of course. So this is where the staircase comes to an end. Let's check out this shit right here. This is kind of the outside of it. Yeah, got some farms. Still cool setup. Shouts out to Gray, bro. Shouts out to the box turtle. Yeah, fly back up here, which it's so dope to do this at night, especially with some good shaders on. And just look at that shit. Just look at how dope that shit looks. Especially at night. That shit's fire. Dope as fuck. Okay. This is... I was gonna say this tree looks man-made because that looks like a treehouse. And I actually don't even know whose this is, but this is clearly somebody's been living and working here, so we'll go check it out. Little treehouse. I like it. Just a little storage. I was gonna say, this tree definitely looked a little man-made. Get your goofy ass down in the hole. Thank you. But okay. I believe, unless I am forgetting something, that's pretty much it for this side of the world. So this is Cultureheim. This is our initial settlement. Obviously, we have the coast and the Vice District again. Come over to where the baseball stadium's going to be. This is my house and all the main area. The castle, Baba's Bakery, and then we come back over here to the Nether portal. So eventually, we added a bunch of players, and we started expanding our civilization, and we wanted to have, we had this idea of creating like a different settlement on a new continent, and then like connecting them, and then just having like, I don't know, coming up with, you know, lore of like how they trade and different shit. So really quickly before we do that, this is the Electric Avenue of Culture. This is our Nether Hub, so it's not very nice. It's a little bit of a temporary setup, but will be upgraded soon. So this goes to our other settlement, the other continent of Bongolia. That is also my Nether portal, so that's where the one in my basement goes to. Yeah, this goes to an XP farm. So we'll go check this out really quickly. This is kind of the newer wing of our Nether Hub, Nether rail system. And this goes all the way to our XP farm. And we constructed this before we had Elytra and before we did anything, before we killed the Ender Dragon. So we did a lot of this before we had like faster travel options. So keep that in mind. So yeah, that area comes out way over here, and then we just have, you know, giant regular ass XP farm. I believe maybe it didn't work at first and it works now, or maybe it doesn't work as well as it should. But yeah, we essentially we wanted an XP farm, but we didn't want it to be like super close to spawn. Especially if we were gonna do some big ass, you know, shit in the sky like this. So we did it kind of far away. But yeah. XP farm. I think the problem here was that maybe it didn't work fast enough, but it seems like it's working fast enough right now. Maybe. But anyway, there's that. That's the XP farm. Which we also have a better, I actually forgot about it. We have a better XP farm now in the main settlement. It's actually the one thing I forgot to show you guys when we were there, which I can actually, it's not time efficient, but we're going to go back real quick just so I can, we got to go back that way anyway. So we'll go back real quick and I'll show you guys that, and then we will go to Bongolia, our second continent, our sister nation. But yeah, take this ride back. So, AJ built that XP farm and all that stuff, and then I believe Torin Gimli built the other XP farm, which that's just like a normal XP, like mob XP farm. And then the one we have next to spawn is a silverfish farm. So let's go back to, this is the portal to Cultureheim. So if we go back here real quick. Sorry, I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. I know this is a long video, so I appreciate anybody sticking with us. Yeah, we come right over here next to Gimli's house. This is our silverfish farm. So, pretty basic silverfish farm. I forget how it works exactly, but we don't have any, but you like take a potion and then you hit the button which activates the campfire. And then silverfish essentially drop down into the campfire and then they drop down into here and then they're all one hit. You just stand in that corner and keep whacking them. But it's probably the most efficient farm. I'm sure some of you probably know about it, but it's like the most efficient farm I've ever fucking used as far as XP farms go in Minecraft. It gets you, on God, it gets you from level 1 to like level 45 in like 3 minutes. It's fucking insane. Yeah, I know that's probably like a super popular one already. So, back to the Nether portal. That's it for Cultureheim. And now we will go check out, I gotta work on my road. My dismounts have been fucking shit today, I'm not gonna lie. But now we will go check out the other continent, and then we will be done. So yeah, this is the Electric Avenue of Culture, which is the ride to Bongolia. So funny story about Bongolia. We wanted to start another settlement, and we wanted to create a Nether Hub with the railway. And so if you guys see how goofy this railway is, we essentially dug this at random. We were like, fuck it, we're just gonna make a random ass thing. And funnily enough, we had also been traveling around just trying to look for new spots to settle. So we had gone however many thousands of blocks away on foot in the overworld and found our nether stronghold. Or not our end stronghold, excuse me. And we marked it off and we were like, alright, whenever we want to go kill the ender dragon, we're going to come back here. And then later, when we were building our random nether railway system and doing all this, we constructed it, and when we came out of our exit portal on this side, we realized that it was in the exact same spot as our end stronghold. So, this is our portal to Bongolia. And like I said, this is all very temporary. We want to upgrade this and make it all nice looking eventually. So that's going to be the beauty of this video, hopefully, is that we'll be able to look at all the updates in a year and see just how much progress everybody's made. So yeah, by complete happenstance, we traveled however many thousands of blocks away in the overworld and ended up here. And then we made our nether rail system and ended up in the exact same spot. So this is the CXHQ Bongolia campus is up there. And then this right here, this is our end portal, which down there and goes down to the end portal. This is the stronghold. Eventually we'll probably make this all nice as well. You come up through here. And then this right here is kind of the bottom, which leads up to Bongolia. And see, we have a little redstone system with a little elevator light. We got some glass and some stuff in the side. This was all built by my girlfriend Tracy. She went crazy on this shit, and I believe eventually, like right here, yeah, eventually she wanted to have this be like a museum for all the different biomes and updates for Minecraft. And so you guys can see Lush Cave added in Minecraft 21 and in the version. And so eventually I think it's going to be sort of like a, yeah, Lush Cave made by Tracy. So yeah. Axolotls, Piss Boy, and Bluey. That's Bluey. I don't know where Piss Boy is. But yeah. And then down here real quick, if we just go halfway down, this was the initial area that we settled in. Whenever we traveled however many thousands of blocks, we just kind of went out over the ocean. Little CX logo. We just kind of went out over the ocean in boats, and that Piss Boy? It's not Piss Boy. It's just a random axolotl. But we went across the ocean, however many thousands of blocks, and ended up right here in the mouth of this cave. And this became, that's our initial nether portal, and this became our Bongolia settlement. CXHQ Bongolia campus. So just got a bunch of storage and stuff, and eventually, or not eventually, initially, we were going to use this to, we were going to use, the lore behind Bongolia was going to be like, we were going to export bricks or something. But yeah, we just kind of haven't used that area in a minute. But if we come up here, this is the initial area we got off the card at. This is Grand CX Station. This was also completely built by my girlfriend Tracy. We got a little station area with a little, there's an enchanting area back here. And I believe this is also still a work in progress. So I believe there's going to be more hallways with more stuff eventually. But yeah, also kind of a really dope aquarium setup. And then up here, this is Bongolia. So this is the initial setup of our second continent, our sister nation. And so again, a little entryway area. Pretty much most stuff was built by Tracy over here. But also Jess, Cole's wife, went crazy over here as well. This is Tracy's cottage. We'll check this out. I think she actually said she might want to end up like moving this, like moving her house or maybe doing another one. So she got some pets, some different animals, some dogs and some parrots. Nice little setup. That's Fig the cat, he the goat. He up here chilling. That's all her storage and her stuff. I need to swipe some food, I'm not gonna lie. About to starve to death and shit. I guess food's probably in the kitchen, right? What we got? Where all the food at, man? Oh, here's the kitchen. Bro, my dumbass. Oh, is this the fridge right here? Ain't nothing in the fridge. Ain't nothing in the fridge, bro. I'm sick. Yeah, it's Tracy's cottage. Dope little house. I like that design. And then also, she's been working on kind of extending the fence and kind of fencing in the area from mobs. This over here is, I believe, Jess is doing. I don't know if this is also Jess's house. This might just be like a little temporary thing. But this is mainly what Jess has been working on. This is the Pink Pony Club and Hotel. Named for our goat, our Lord and Savior, Chapel Roan. Yeah. Nice little hotel. I was gonna say, somebody living here. There's a nice little hotel, apartment, settlement area. Not gonna lie, is there any... Nobody got any food in this bitch, man. This is the exit. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Yo, Jess, if you see this, I'm sorry. I'm raiding your shit for food. Oh, bro, please. Let me get some... I'm gonna take some baked potatoes, bro. I'm gonna have some fries in the Pink Pony Club. Alright. Thank God, bro. Thank God they had a fucking... The fully stocked kitchen at the Pink Pony Club, bro. I was about to be sick. Alright, and if we keep going down here... More... accommodation... More rooms. Pink Pony Club and Hotel. Girls and gays are free. Straight men, anywhere from $50 to $500. So, straight men, just keep that in mind. That's just the way it works here. Enderman been going crazy. I'll get rid of that. And then, I think down here, this is, this where we got the dance. La Discoteca de Ponderosa. So, this is... Obviously, we got the dance floor with all the stained glass overlooking the water. It's a little hazardous because, you know, it's overlooking the water. You know, you don't want to fall, but especially if you got a couple of drinks in you. But, you know, you come out here and get some get some drinks and get some stuff. You know, we got the little stripper pole and shit. And then we got a jukebox, which we got this for Jess. This all the different music discs. And we got a little jukebox, so you can come in here and listen to the music. But yeah, I believe that is pretty much it as far as our Minecraft world is concerned. So I think there's actually, if I go back up top here, I believe there's some additional like farms and stuff off to the side here. But other than that, I think that's about it. I think we have kind of covered most of it. So I know it's a very lengthy video for anybody who's even still watching. I greatly appreciate it. This is kind of just something that we want to have just for us to be able to commemorate this and remember it and be able to see our progress. And so it's kind of just a cool thing for us as friends. But anybody else who chooses to watch and enjoys it, I appreciate y'all checking this out. But yeah, just some more farms and stuff over here. This is our new continent, kind of our new settlement. So there's still just kind of some basic stuff over here. Still just trying to get some farms and some renewable resources and food and stuff set up over here. But yeah, with that, I think we are going to head back to the main settlement, and we will probably close out the video. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate anybody who stuck around for the whole thing. I know it was a long ass motherfucking video, and I'm sorry for I guess how long that shit took, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything because we got a lot of stuff on this world, and if we continue at the rate that we are going at currently, there's going to be a lot more for next year's video. So this video is only going to get longer. But I grew up as a kid, this is just kind of a offhand personal note. I grew up as a kid watching the the Ethos Lab world tour videos and seeing I know it was a big thing a couple years ago in the pandemic. People would do big like tour of my 10-year-old survival Minecraft world and all this stuff, and you get to see like all this these big ass creations because people have stuck with this world for a long ass time. And so that's kind of what inspired us to do this, because like I said, we got tired of that kind of 2 to 4 week Minecraft phase where you just kind of do all the thing and then you leave your world behind and move on to another one. And so we wanted this to be our forever world, and we wanted to actually stick with it and work on it for a long time and see what we could do. And so, like I said, this is about 4 to 5 years of work on this Minecraft server. That's not consistent because we haven't been, we weren't consistently playing Minecraft the whole time. We went through, it ebbs and it flows, our interest in the game. There are times where, like for the past few weeks, we've been on a ton. We've been on, everybody's been on, and the server's been stacked super deep every day. But then there are times where, for months at a time, we're on different games. We're playing Halo, we're playing COD, we're playing CS, we're playing Marvel Rivals, whatever. And so we wanted to, instead of whenever we come back to Minecraft, instead of, starting a new world, we wanted to be able to come back and keep contributing to one that we're going to continue to grow and continue to work on for years to come. So yeah, with all that being said, we're going to end it where we started it at, which is pretty perfect. We're going to get to see the moon come out here. But yeah, that was our Minecraft world, and this was the Wavecraft server walkthrough tour of 2024-25, the 24-25 season. So yeah, there's sort of a nicer, more well-edited promo video that Cole did on the Wavelinks shit. But other than that, we'll probably do another one of these, I guess, in about a year and see the progress from all the shit. But yeah, I know this is a little bit out of left field for some of y'all, and for others, I hope it was cool. If you found this video like organically, like through YouTube or something, and you don't know who I am, then that's super cool. I'm normally like a Halo guy and like a console guy, so this is something a little bit different for me. But yeah, without rambling too much more, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. This is already a long ass motherfucking video, so I appreciate y'all for chilling and watching this entire fucking thing. If you sat through it. But yeah, much love. Appreciate y'all checking out the Wavelinks Wavecraft server tour of 2024-25. And like I said, we'll be sure to do another one in about a year to check on our progress. But yeah, much love. Appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let y'all go without further rambling. And yeah, much love. Y'all have a dope rest of y'all's day or night or whatever you got going on. Y'all be safe. Much love, much respect. As always, stay tuned, everybody. Yeah.